He's
I think
here. I
he's
haven't heard anything from him. Oh,
there we go.
Yay! Hello.
Hello.
hi.
Oofta.
What, you mean you want people to hear you on your own streams?
That's crazy,
Kinda cringe.
Sven.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm bringing up your. My Sven purr for me. I want to see if the mic quality is actually that good. That is.
That's a weird thing to ask someone to do, my man.
Listen, if you can get if it picks up the good deepness of the purr, like the growl, like the thing, it's actually a good.
Alright, so they should have fixed it.
Because it can fix the high and lows, pick up the high and lows.
Yes, part 1 is done. Pull up Discord again.
Wait, what's going on?
Sven's just sorting the stream stuff, making sure everyone can be heard.
You don't want to hear me. My voice is annoying.
You got really quiet all of a sudden, Joker, by the way. I don't know if you were aware of that. So I turned your user volume up.
I was gonna say my voice is annoying. That's why everybody turns me down.
Well, I do like to be able to hear you at least.
No camera today though, Sven, because I'm sitting with my shirt off and my apartment is roasting and it's like 60 degrees here and it's winter time. And my apartment lovingly has heat running instead of AC. So you know, the
Of
perks
course.
of living in an apartment where they control your AC.
Mm-hmm. Alright, awesome. We are ready to rock and ready to roll.
Did you play the cutscene? The stream starting cutscene?
Yes, it did.
Yep. It's
I missed
already
it.
passed.
So we have our bronze fangs took off for the floating city to find out why there was a floating city coming toward Nashkel. They burned it to the ground and sank it and killed everything on it except for a couple griffins, which I'm sure that escaped just fine and weren't still in the stables when it crashed and died. But
it's not like they were tied in the stables or anything.
On the way back, as far as you know, they found that in Candlekeep, a book had arrived called The Canopic Being, and this book detailed, among other things, the formula for... why is it showing my DM screen? That's not right. Let's go back to player screen.
Oh no, check stream. No.
There we go. Anyway, Canopic. Among other things, it means for a mummy lord to put some of his organs into other beings, and by doing so extend its life, but also take control of said beings. And you found in the footnotes at the end that the professor and scholar who had been studying it, their name was in it, as well as most of the bronze fangs were in it as well. So you guys deliberated for a little while, figured out how to get there, followed the scholar whose name is Maya San. That's her picture. Went to Tashluta, which is over on Tahalar, which is on the island of Cholt. And we found out that Maya Stan went to speak with an oracle named Valen Sarnaster. This is the place that you all went to. And then you went inside to find out more information, and the oracle sent for you. You went through a portal into an alternate dimension where the oracle lived. Wandered around there, found a bunch of stuff, including Maya Stan's dead body. Looks like she had removed her own pancreas and failed her medicine check, so she died in the process. Then
Oops.
you found here's the map. You all found this really cool room. What is happening? Hold on. Hopefully I didn't lose this map again. Let me see.
I have the map pulled up just fine. I don't think you lost it.
Image. So then you found this really cool room. It had 3 different levels, including a sarcophagus down at the bottom of it. Alright, good. It is still here. I don't know why it's not sharing. Let me try this again. Share. Let me delete this. Maybe because Stream Eyes isn't on the map. I can't see it. Let me try it one more time. There it is. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so this is the darkened room where... Here, I'll throw... But you guys left that room unexplored. There were canopic jars. There were lots of things there. Instead, you just left and went straight up and came into this room up here. This room has a bunch of flying orbs and different lights hovering all around it. There we go. And then you found Valen, and for nobody's real surprise, it was determined that she is, in fact, the Mummy Lord who is doing these things. Why did my phone beep? Hold on. Okay, never mind. And so you decided to attack her as she was floating there innocently 15 feet above the ground. And here she is. Just chilling with all these eyes. You determined that the eyes, these floating balls of light, were actually eyeballs. Here it is. Each of the dozen Moses lights takes the form of a tiny eyeball, all of them shifting as you drift past.
I see what you mean, Sven.
And the woman in yellow robes floats there. And so you guys have attacked her mercilessly, throw silence on her. You've floated in the air. You've done everything you can to try to kill this innocent lady. And that is where we left off.
Innocent.
On round 3.
Yeah, totally.
Certainly didn't put their organs inside of us without our consent. Nope. None of that.
Or
We're just
other
Hasn't
people,
happened
not us
yet,
yet.
that you know of,
Yes.
at least.
Yes.
we're on a
We're
list.
aware.
All right. Okay, so for some reason, K3, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I have on here that you know. Is that for DM only? Let me just double check and make sure. It is. So I'm going to hold off on saying this until maybe something will trigger in my head and I'll remember why I put that there. Okay, anything else you guys wanted to say? I covered about 6 months.
If I remember correctly, this particular room we're in, we can fly
Also, I
or
saw a
float
griffin.
around. Or is that wrong?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure that's correct.
I saw Tusk
So-
was floating like 40 feet or something last time I played this campaign.
There is an effect in this room that where you're floating, and so you have to make a certain check, but you are allowed to move up and down at will, yes. But you have to make a check, a dex check, to see if it messes you up. And
Okay.
this room is a cube, so
How tall is the room again?
it is 90 feet.
Wow.
Okay.
And
Because it's a cube. Yes.
there it is. All right, so she's 80 feet up in the air. There we go. Okay, let me see. Anything else? All right, so Kithri,
I think we're good for now.
go ahead and take your
Oh
turn.
my.
It is your turn. While I try to
My map
find out.
actually hasn't loaded yet. Let me try to make it load again. Oh, instant! Wow. Sometimes you just gotta turn it off and back on again.
I found I had to like open up the map and then go click on the little icon again to get it to orient where my character was.
Okay, that computer. Okay, CO2. Well,
By the
I
way,
don't
just
get.
interject. Everybody who was here on time, make sure you mark your inspiration.
Oh wow.
Oscar 30 minutes early, so do I get 2 inspiration?
Just one.
No, you get none for brown nosing.
Oh, God.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, let's just I'm just gonna do a regular attack with Mage Bane. Then I will check and see what I have while everyone's not waiting for me. Okay.
Oh, okay. I know what happened. All right, so Kithri, as you're deciding what you're doing, her last attack was by her I mean the Valen smacked Tusk, and that triggered a memory. You know what she did.
Dun dun.
That's a big circle.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's that, and then I'll get into a little bit more detail here.
Okay. I, as a person, don't know what that is, but I'm assuming Kid 3 does.
By the way, guys, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I remember that she also has Counterspell and has been using that. So, those of us that can cast Counterspell, be ready to Counterspell or Counterspell.
Yes.
No counterspell does require a range of 60 feet and has verbal component, and she is in silence.
No, she's
No,
not.
she's
She's way
above
above it.
silence.
Oh, she's above it. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then.
That's
Alright,
why
so
you're
she's
moving
80
20
feet
feet.
high.
Yeah. Oh.
You on
Is
the
that
so I need a
why?
dex save of DC 15. Actually, it's not a save; it's a check. So athletics will work. Not athletics.
Wait, so should I roll
Acrobatics.
my dexterity or should I roll my dex save? Or should I roll acrobatics
Go
or athletics?
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Probably better at it. She's just a little bit too far away. I have my sling, but it doesn't go that far.
She's also 80 feet higher than you.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Well, okay. If I had known, I forgot she was in the air. I actually think instead I will go ahead and just cast Dispel Magic on Pez because I can. Um, hopefully, I'm just looking at. Hopefully, I don't know what level spell slot that spell is.
Alright, what level are you casting it at?
I don't have the spell itself. So I guess third level. It's from the Mage Bane, not from any innate casting. Do you want me to throw it in the chat?
No, I'm just trying to think. Go ahead and throw the description of Mage Bane itself in the chat. Please.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for it.
Alright, so I'm going to say it's as if you are casting it. So go ahead and give me a... Where is this here? Aggressive rolls. As a Arcane Trickster, Intelligence is your spell casting ability, correct?
True. Yes.
Okay. And on the very front page where it says your proficiency prof, what is that? 5 now?
It's +4.
4. Alright, so in the modifier box, put +4.
Okay. I'm done.
Intelligence. And it's that. Boom. Oh, huh. Never used fantasy grounds before. There you go.
Hmm. Oh, I still had the +4. I don't
Nice.
know.
Yep.
Count. Okay.
Alright, so let me just do one last thing to check real quick.
Maybe I should have used the spell
Here it
magic
is.
on her. Fall to the ground.
Well, she's not, like, she doesn't have, like, the fly spell on her. The room is magic.
Oh, right. I forgot.
If only.
That's why I had to do the dex check. I remember now.
Interesting. Okay, so Tusk, um,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of like I don't know. Do you, Nick? Do you wear glasses? Yes, you do wear glasses. All right. So I don't know how often you've had this happen, but on occasion, when I
Mm-hmm.
put on a new prescription, it's like, wow, I didn't realize my vision was that bad until I put on these new glasses. And that suddenly happens to you. You're
Yeah.
like, whoa, what's happening? All of a sudden, I feel so much better. I didn't even realize I was feeling bad. As Kithri does something to you. All right, so that's your move, partial move, your action. What else are you doing, Kithri? I can get rid of this.
I believe dispel magic is an action, is it not? Sorry.
Yes,
Could be.
that took your action.
Okay. As weird as it is, I might step back again. I just don't want to be within any sort of close range of any of my party members. I moved 20 feet, correct? So I can move 15 and then another 35 if I want it. But let's just move there. And then that'll be my turn. That's the wrong thing.
All right, so you're just moving back. All right. It is now her turn.
Okay.
Take a look at this. Don't care. This is an action, huh? Alright, was I smart enough to put who made the save? Let's see. I was not. Okay. So she is going to move. Alright, you are 80 feet away. There is. She's also higher than you. And her movement is that much. Alright, so she's going to come here. She's going to come 10, 15, 20. She's going to zip down 20 feet down and 20 feet closer.
And you sure that's not in the range of those 5 spell? I don't think it is, but
Wait, oh, it would help if I change it. That's this way. Here it is. Alright, so that puts her at 60. The, it doesn't matter. What she's doing is not require any kind of somatic things. I need a Let me see, is it coded? It is. Ding. You saved, so I'm going to put it on you now. That effect. And by the way, the height is indicated in the targeting. So right now she's not 60 feet away from you. As the crow flies, she's only 15 feet, but she's 60 feet up. So it shows since you have her targeted, she is 60 feet away. So, and if we didn't follow that, don't worry about it. Alright, so I just need to put this on you. Here you are immune to dreadful gaze. For how long? Till the next round. No.
You're safe for 6 seconds. Make it work. Make it
24
worthwhile.
hours, and it's not gaze, it's glare. They're not gazing at you, they're glaring at you. Alright, and then she goes back up and over.
Rude. She has that much movement. Ah.
6, 7. There we go. Boink. She should be at 75. Come on. There we go. Alright. Sorry it took so long. That is her movement. That is her action.
Thanks.
And that is it. Next. Atomic Hero Squad. Stopped by earlier today, so I'm not sure if he's going to come by tonight. But you should still follow him because he's a cool guy.
Yes, indeed.
Genesis, your go.
Jen is gonna try to kick off and go, I think 20 feet up.
Alright, dex save. Acrobatics 15.
And then, and then also right there.
Okay. So that is still 20 feet of movement.
No, I got inspiration.
Oofed. Oh boy, the universe just said
It's destined to be a 9.
Wait, hold up, guys. I'm lucky too, so.
Oh gosh.
If lucky
You know what's
doesn't
even
work,
more hilarious? That's also your initiative.
yeah.
I think you need to change your dice color, Mantha.
Is not worth it.
One more go. I just want to move. I think that's what I needed. I just want to be in range.
Alright, so you're 55 feet away.
Woo. So Valen is glaring at me, and Jen moves a bit closer, kind of like wobbly on her feet. And then
Waddle.
I said wobble with a B.
Oh, I thought you said
actually.
waddle. I was gonna say.
No. And then she goes ahead and pulls out a stone from her bag, and she's got a gem of brightness, and she's going to go ahead and expend one of those charges to send a ray of light 60 feet long to hopefully blind her.
All right, hold on a second.
DC 15 Constitution saving throw for her. I think I've got that coded. But I will hold until you are ready.
All right, so this is not a spell. I do need. I forgot to have Kithri do this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oofda.
It was a 20 for a couple seconds there.
All right, so when you cast your spell, the hand holding Mage Bane blistered up a little bit and burned a little bit as you took your first wound. Ooh. Kithri's out. She quit.
She took
It hurts. I'm
4
leaving.
points of damage. She's out.
like a wizard.
All right. So I think the only thing that happens is correct. All right. So let me do this. All right. Go ahead and drop it on her.
Come on.
What am I dropping on who?
No, it's Genesis.
No! It's a 16 with DC 15. No. Well, she has just a really bright light in her eyes for a minute. She's like, huh, that's annoying. Anyway,
Jen,
that's
did you
my
just
turn,
roll the Constitution save against your own stuff?
Yeah,
I
apparently.
will argue that there are about 100 bright lights in this room.
Apparently, I dragged the safe onto myself and not onto Valen.
Yes. You have a target that you shouldn't need to drag.
That's
There we
rude.
go.
Why
That
did she
worked.
have advantage? Ah! Rude. The other one was a 2. Well, she succeeded. She's been staring at bright lights for so long that this one's just like, honestly, she's like, this one's dimmer than the other one.
All right.
Fucking hell. Okay, that's my turn, I guess.
Alright, so John is just going to stand where he is. She is how many feet away from him?
A lot.
75.
75? Alright, because my bow range that I have actually covers the round radius covers this whole room, so if she's anywhere in this room I can fire at her. So I'm gonna use my bow and shoot at her. Since she's not standing directly under Genesis, she is 75 feet up, I can completely miss Genesis and fire at her completely without disadvantage, so... And also
All right. I need a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Dex save?
No, I'm sorry, it's an acrobatics check.
Oh,
12.
Okay.
Your acrobatics is higher than 3, so you're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm fine.
So go ahead and shoot.
Alright. Let's see here. We're going to roll this. The compound bow. Hey, hit! Alright, we're gonna roll damage. Alright, she's resistant to piercing. Fair enough. And let's see, what else can I do? What else? Don't think I can do anything else. You know what? I should have used Fast True Strike now that I think about it, but I didn't. So, alright, fair enough. That's gonna end my turn. I shoot an arrow at her, and it pegs her in the chest, and she reels back a bit, but she resists it partially, so she shakes the arrow off and pulls it out magically, and it's afloat there. So.
All right, and after your turn. Well, that's stupid. Alright, well, everything she does requires other stuff. Let me try it. Let me see this. So this wave comes out from her again. Sort of like this little tiny motes of light come out, blanket the room. You are immune to that, but you are not immune to this. So she's going to motion toward Genesis, and this darkness surrounds you as these couple of these eyes come floating over towards you and slam into you. You cannot regain hit points. All right. Wait a minute. What am I doing? All right, Tusk.
All right. Quick question: am I still poisoned after the whole spell thing, or is that something else? Kithri dispelled something on me. I have a poisoned effect. I don't know if that's tied or if that's from something else.
Applied by Valen. I'm going to say you're not poisoned just because I don't remember what it's from, and I'm just going to say no.
Okay.
So you mean acrobatics DC 15?
Will do. Acrobatics. Oof.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Or what are you doing?
I'm going to try and move towards Valen.
Okay. So you're going up and toward her as well?
Yes, I would like to go kind of at an angle 40 feet toward her.
Okay.
So up and, sideways. So put me about... I don't know if I'm actually that high or not, but...
And you're 35 feet away from her right now.
Perfect.
And it's oddly silent around you.
Yep. As I get to this, point, realizing I'm not going to be able to close the distance quite as fast as I want.
Actually, you just went above, because I would say like your hips are at 40 feet. So if you pass gas, it's quiet, but you can hear everything just fine.
All right. Well, realizing I'm not going to, quite make it and, be able to hit her, I take my stepping nail and it's like lodged in my boot. Go to like step, realizing I don't have any ground, so I step into my own like leg so that the nail like connects with something, and misty step 30 feet closer.
Now, do you guys have a way of marking that off? Because I thought you had
I
already
do.
done it. So
Oh,
you do
it's
have a
marked
way of
as
marking
not.
it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I do.
Then I trust you.
It's marked as unused on my screen. Um,
I do remember we took a long rest in between this fight and the one with the pit, so.
you vaguely remember rolling the 3% chance to recharge it.
All right. So where are you going?
Well, 30 feet closer to her. So it'd be there plus 30 feet higher,
Yep.
I guess. So that put me 10, 20, 30. Puts me right next to her, right below her, but next
Yep.
to her. And I'm going to whack her. As I'm like, coming at her from her legs. Gonna try and take a leg as I do my usual reckless weapon master.
I'm gonna head off. I got something important that came up, so.
Okay.
I will speak to you guys in a bit if I get back in time.
Best of luck with
All right.
whatever's happening.
Well, I'll do my first attack. I'll unfortunately not get that bonus action attack because I just
All right.
used my bonus
Hold on
action.
just a second.
Okay.
I swear, if she's got something that she does when other people get crits on her, this
So-
sucks.
What happened is when you fail that 15 dex check, your first attack has disadvantage. So what I'm going to do is we'll just say this was your second attack. So go ahead and roll your first attack as a straight roll.
Okay. I'm gonna click disadvantage and roll the attack. Hey.
So it may still
Alrighty.
roll crit damage, but we'll figure it out. Go ahead.
Yeah. If it does, that's just my second attack's damage. All right, so there we go.
Okay, so now hold down shift and roll damage again.
Oot.
All right, so what do we see?
So as Tusk kind of flies through the air, going through the silence, kind of kicks himself with the stepping nail to appear just close enough. He swings with his first attack, severing the leg that's closest to him, causing her to kind of bend over at the leg. Kind of reach for it, and then he just comes back with the second swing and severs the head, causing it to kind of float away.
Wow.
All right, so a couple things are going to happen.
Oh, whoa.
First of all, she starts writhing in pain. Her back arches, and you get pushed 10 feet away from her. Give me a percentile.
Okay. 78.
Okay.
Good.
And give me a acrobatics check.
Alrighty. You want this in tower or chat?
No, just a chat.
Okay. Oof.
All right, so you are turning a little bit, twisting and turning a bit. You're essentially prone.
Okay.
I just can't find this image. It's very odd. Let me look. And all the lights, all these eyes start moving toward her and getting faster and faster until every light in this room slams into her body. And it is blinding. You can't bear to look at it. It's even when you close your eyes, it glares through your eyes and you have to use your hands to cover it. It is so bright. Let me check one other place because I really want to show. Nope. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to go with that. And as the light fades, you hear a distorted, deeper voice say, dadgummit, as it was destined to be, I knew this would happen. And in her place is this strange, barely recognizable humanoid, elongated skull, almost alien features. And that will bring us to the top of round 4.
Oh boy.
And I need a
Could I not roll
percentile.
initiative for Athena?
You can roll it. It's fine. But you're having her out. I need Mantha and Nick to roll percentile. Where is? Let me check one other thing. Where is this? Click.
Guys, I found out why I kept on targeting Genesis and not Valen. Because apparently on my screen, like, the invisible part of my token is bigger than this room. So everywhere I hover, it's just got Genesis Stillwater above my cursor.
Oh my gosh.
I'll redrag you in a minute. Let me. Here it is. What? Is it
It's time
only
to
a
reopen
pane?
the map. That's better.
I don't have the actual image. Okay, well. So if you just hover over the image, you'll get a close-up view of what it looks like. Similar robes, but this is clearly evolved into something different. K3, see you right there. Your turn.
Oh boy.
Let me. It is now. It was 75. It is now 70. Not negative, positive. So you said it was working just fine now? Mantha, you got it to work? I don't have to redrag you?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me do this.
Can I attempt to climb while heading in this direction? I was thinking about using my regular movement, and then my bonus action to dash. Could I both ascend and head in this
Yes.
direction? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So the
And
way.
how far up would I get?
So, how far do you want to go? You can go. What is your speed?
70.
Sarcophagus. No. Valen's tomb. 70 feet. So you can go up to the height of 70 feet and 70 feet left to right as well if you want at the same time. Or
Okay.
any up to 70 feet and still go 70 feet high.
Let's do both then. If I can get 70 feet up. Well,
Sarcophagus, is it here?
do it like that.
No.
No, like that. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Observatory of Fate. That's not it, is it? There it is. Okay. So yeah, so all the lights are gone. And the sky is gray. And so therefore we go here. And then when you use, if you hover over your token, using the mouse wheel, you can adjust your height. By holding Alt and the mouse wheel, sorry. Alright, so you're
Okay, cool.
at 70 feet.
Good to know.
You're on level with it, and it should show you, if you target it, it'll tell you how far away you are.
Okay.
35 feet, so if you wanted to move over a little bit, you could.
Well,
I don't know if you wanted to be within 30 feet or not.
I did want to be within 30 feet.
Okay, so you could have been.
Okay.
So this is
Thank
like
you.
a three-dimensional thing you're doing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use our sling.
Alright, 57, 92. Alright, so Tusk, you get to choose whether or not you want to run John or have Mantha do it, because
I
You rolled
already
lower.
have John up.
you already took him. Okay.
Yeah.
Never
Because
mind.
Joker asked
Maybe
me
Nick
to.
wants to.
Joker asked me to.
Okay.
No
You
problem.
can take him if you want, but I'm already looking through his skills.
Nah, it's cool. If you got him already, go for it.
Sorry, I was just looking through my skills and I saw the point blank shot, and I always forget about that. I get a +1 if I roll against creatures within 30 feet. So I
Yes.
added that to myself.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for. Okay, do I have a place to mark off my artillerist slots, or no?
In theory, I don't remember exactly what it does. Let's take a look.
Here, I'll throw it to you.
Once per turn. Once per turn,
Pretty sure.
you gain
You
all
do have a
expended
plan?
uses when you finish a long rest. You gain equal to your dex mod. Alright, so your dex mod is 5. Actions. That is a character talent, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so it should be. Yeah, you do, under halfling. I'm not sure why it's there, but it's there.
Oh, okay.
Also, the
Well-
coding for it is there too.
It looks like I haven't used it yet.
No.
So
Oh yeah, you really don't have anywhere else to put it. So instead of making a whole
Yeah.
new thing, we just put it under our halfling.
makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to expend 1 to attempt to do the stunning thing. So I'll go ahead and...
Okay. So you can wait until you see if you hit.
Oh, I can?
Mm-hmm. It says when you
Okay.
hit another creature with a ranged attack.
Oh, awesome.
So if you don't
That's
hit,
so
you don't waste it.
That's so nice.
Nice.
Wow,
Absolutely.
I hit. So let's go ahead and mark that off. Click that. That could have been a 1. +8 to
No.
Constitution. Jeez Louise. Anyway, get smacked with a rock. Ouch. It didn't hurt very much. But that'll be my turn because I used literally everything. Wow.
Alright, so before you go, Tusk, he's going to look at you with these multiple beady eyes. I'm waiting for Fantasy Ground to catch up. There we go. You saved.
Woo.
And that is it. So go ahead, take your turn. I'll add this to you as well.
Alrighty.
And
As I kind of like,
I'm sorry, while I was thinking about it, this still counts as a mummy lord. So Genesis, you are still immune to it.
Nice.
It specifically says target that succeeds on the saving throw is immune to the dreadful glare of all mummies and mummy lords for the next 24 hours.
I love that it says that.
it's always nice when it's all of this kind. All right. Well, I'm going to Tusk kind of like tries to catch himself midair, turn back and try to go back for the guy who apparently ain't as dead as he hoped it was.
So give me a
Kill you a third time. You do. Acrobatics check.
Yes, DC 15.
That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
Okay.
He does like really silly like.
So your first
somersault
attack is
midair.
at disadvantage.
Yep, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if I'm right on top of him or if I'm right next to him there. If I'm also moving up 10 feet.
All right. So you are adjacent to him. Yep.
Yep. Going to not liking the look he's giving me. Do my usual reckless great weapon master attacks as I roll to my stuff.
If you were married, you have advantage against the glare. So.
No. Well, all death do us part. That was almost a 19.
Rip.
That was
Wow,
a
you actually
disadvantage
missed.
too.
Yay.
That was also supposed to be a disadvantage.
Yeah. So your next one's...
I'll click my next one just to be fair and click disadvantage. Yep, clicked. Rolling, it's a straight roll. But it was a 19. Hey! Critical. Nice. And since I crit, I can attack as a bonus action.
Yes.
And I managed to hit one last time. Do. Drop the damage on him. I don't know. So I managed to catch myself, send myself flying back at him. Managed to catch him off guard with what would technically be the first attack with a critical strike across his or her body. But, not caught unawares the second strike, but I managed to take advantage to follow it up with a third strike to try and knock them down. Still standing, well, flying. And Tusk is still on them. Brings us to, yeah.
All right, and then it turns into this as you strike into it. It's this sand is coming out over the wounds and starts swirling around it, and it moves. Do a percentile here. So it is just almost like a whirlwind of sand hovering next to Kithri.
Move.
No. Okay.
And it
Jen.
reverts back to its normal, to its newer thing. I thought it stayed that way for a while. It didn't. Okay. You made your save last time, so you're good.
And then she
Correct?
wants to go.
Yeah, the third time you did it. Okay.
Yeah, she wants to go up more.
Okay. You can go up high as
Up
much as your speed allows.
30 feet. And then, hey guys, I'm a cleric. Crazy. Their saves are really high, so this might not work. But Jen is just trying to get in range, and then she holds up her this oak leaf necklace she has and starts saying a prayer to Sylvanas, specifically about like keeping the balance between life and death. And she's gonna try to use turn undead.
Okay.
Oh, that's no. Why does it have advantage on all of its saving throws? This sucks. Do I even have anything I can do as a bonus action? Why is that marked as a bonus action? That's not a bonus action. Okay.
We could.
No, she's moving too much. It's fine. That's my turn. Ah.
All right. And after your turn, it is going to smack Kithri.
No.
Wow, toots on the dice is not going to cut it.
Well, unfortunately for them, not for me.
Where's the curse? Okay, so that's it. Nothing else happens. Go. Who's John?
John is going to move 20 feet forward and 20 feet up to try to get a more clear shot. Does he need to make another check? I think he has to make another check.
He never moved before, so yes. No, he made it last time. Doesn't matter if you move or not.
Cool. In that case, he's going to go ahead and use his bow and try to take a shot at the mummy lord.
Hmm.
That's gonna be a hit.
Nice. And it automatically did the sneak attack.
Love that. Yeah, resistant to piercing damage, but... Wait, it did 0 damage?
Nope.
Bruh. That's not just resistant. Okay. Um, so
Probably
he...
non-magical bow.
Is it? Yeah, it's not magical. It's fine, because I was moving him up anyway to do this. He's letting go of his bow because he has a sword that does extra damage to undead, and he's not going up. So, he's dropping the bow and drawing the sword and using a bonus action to turn it on.
Hmm.
The sunblade.
Mm,
So I think technically has light coming out of him now. Let's see what the light is, but and then he's gonna move another 10 feet closer and 10 feet up.
No, what happened? Dadgummit.
So he is 30 feet in the air, and I will figure out if I need to put light on him.
Alright, and there's his bow. And his bow is 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm not making this easy for Joker when he gets back, but
Hmm.
It's gonna be funny when he turns off the anti-grav and everybody falls to the floor.
Hmm.
7d6 damage, 5d6 damage. Alright, it's his turn.
The sunblade emits bright light in 15 feet and dim light in another 15 feet, but the light spell does it for 20 in increments of 20, so I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Alright, so this thing is going to try a little spell action.
I don't like that.
And mark it off. What just happened? Stop it. This is it's a long list of stuff. Give me just a second here, which I'll try to figure out. Ooh, that would work. Maybe I'll change my mind and do this one. Yeah. He's going to how far away is Tusk? 30 feet.
about 30 feet.
Um, you just try to turn him. You just speak some words and stare at Kithri.
No.
That's rude. Oofta. DC 17.
We always knew that Kithru's strong suit is not Constitution saves.
Oh my heck! What is that?
Can she use her?
So parts of
uncanny
your body start turning black, and it's hard to breathe as you feel your lungs. One of your lungs collapses, and you cough, and you have a little blood coming out of your mouth.
My question is, why is it partially resistant? Not that I'm upset, but why?
That's a good question. Get 3. Oh, you have uncanny dodge on, and you shouldn't.
Do you want to
okay.
use it anyway?
It's a spell.
I mean-
You can't do it against a spell.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah, it's an uncanny dodge against like attack rolls.
Yes. Right.
So uncanny.
Okay,
It's impossible.
and that is, it's not moving, so that is it. You really need some bonus actions, just saying.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, couldn't even evade because it was a con save, not a dex save.
Don't I have a thing that can make it so I can, instead of doing whatever save it is?
Yeah,
it's a
you
dex
should be able to
save?
do dex. It's one of the
Alright,
point
Genesis.
points, so you have multiple things per day.
Hmm.
Genesis is gonna try her best to keep faith, and she just continues the prayer. I'm trying to use turn undead again. This mummy lord is probably undead, so
You're marking off your divinity?
yes, she has advantage on everything. So I don't have any left. So fuck it. God's dead. Can't see us here. And then she's going to go ahead and drop concentration on the silent spell.
Okay. Silence. Blink.
And then I'm 20 feet away. There it is.
Oh, I do have. Okay, I figured it out.
And then Genesis is going to go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians at, let's say 4th level. So the damage increases by 1d8.
So check them. Make sure it's. There's one of them. I don't remember which one it is. That upgrades every 2 levels. So just make sure you're reading the at higher level things.
Damage increases for each slot level above 3rd.
Nice.
I need to do some damage. And I'm 20 feet away, and I'm casting.
Yep. And who are you excluding?
I am excluding my party members and their familiars.
Okay, doesn't it say friends? I'm just kidding. It says whoever you want. Okay.
I'm like, I didn't really read the spell because I'm over here like, ah, shit. Well, God failed me.
Well, if you think that, then maybe the Spirit Guardian will work.
Yeah. No, John's
You just-
bow is hostile to me. If it comes within Spirit Guardian's range, I'm attacking.
The bow. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
It's
like
not a
since God's
creature.
dead, all your little creatures like summon, they're just like dead, dead creatures flowing
Yeah.
around you.
Tries again.
And then I want to move closer so that the Mummy Lord is within range.
There it is. Okay. Give me just a minute. I had it and then it went away. Okay, that is not what should have happened.
That might not be the right token.
It's a mall cop. Spirit mall cop. Yeah, same thing.
Basically the same thing.
Okay, they're not making it easy. The other one was really easy. This one is not, but that's okay. I can adjust. It'll just take me a moment here. Click. Plus. Click.
It's 15 radius. So it'd be 30
Click.
altogether.
Click. Actually, it would be 35 because you're in the center of that radius.
Oh yeah. I always forget about that.
Alright, now layer. Click. We'll just turn it down just a little bit. There we go. It's not quite as glaring. Alright. So you are 65 feet. You are now within 10 feet. Okay, so what do your spirit guardians look like?
They look like forest critters that are like kind of. They almost look like the Patronuses in Harry Potter, where they're like that like silvery like ghost like. They're kind of see through, but you can still see them. It's like forest critters, like squirrels and rabbits and this and that, and they're like flitting in like circles around her.
Gotcha. Oh, you move physically closer as well. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent. And now.
So now I have to change everything. Hold on. Go ahead. Are you finished?
I think it. Yeah, it does it on the Mummy Lord's turn. So. Yes.
Alright, so. After your turn. It gets to do one of these. Let's see. Oh, yes, it was. So I need a Constitution saving throw from you. Where is...
From what?
Here it is. Holy crap, you actually failed a Constitution saving throw. I'm
You know
shocked.
what? No, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Let's try this again. So I mark off another use of lucky. No.
Alright, Alright, so that was triggered when you cast Spirit Guardians. That happens. And... Alright, well, it's just another ping comes out. This time the motes are black as they spread throughout the room, and you notice they're sticking to you. Everybody within the room. Alright, John. Why isn't it going to the next person? John.
Oh, sorry. Um, man. Yeah, John's got this sword that does stuff against undead. So he's gonna go ahead and yeah, he's going to go ahead and cast Fast Tree Strike to give himself that advantage. I don't know how the coding works. Don't I like hold shift and put it on and click the Mummy Lord or something to do
Just click the ADV button in next to your modifier.
it? Okay. Because I'm like, there's coding, but. And then he's gonna move closer. Is that a great place? Because I want him like under us. He's moving 30 feet. And then, oh no, he can't even reach. Okay, yeah. In that case, hold on. It's going 25 and then up another 30. And then he's not casting Fast Tree Strike. Because he is instead casting Firebolt. Actually, I can still do both of those, can't I? Because the Fast Tree Strike is a bonus action.
As long as one of them is a cantrip, yes.
Okay, cool. Then he has advantage on this attack roll. Because the Firebolt is a cantrip.
Alright, I need a Constitution saving throw from him.
I think that's just under. Ouchies.
As some of these black motes burn into him, he takes a little bit of damage.
Well, he missed the firebolt, so he's closer now. There's that. And when I click turn complete, it doesn't switch. So.
Alright, Tusk.
And give that acrobatics check to start. Still doing that, right?
Yes, because you have yet to pass.
Eventually.
Oh, right. Okay, that's why I haven't done. Okay, yeah. No, I still failed. Well, regardless, I'm going to move towards the Mummy Lord.
Okay.
And swing my axe. Remember to click disadvantage for my first strike this time.
Crazy. Do you think he's gonna do Reckless Great Weapon Master attack?
No, that's.
You say that like I'm predictable now. Not like I haven't done this for the past, what?
Like at least a year.
Yeah. When did we turn level 4?
And as he's moving closer, this
Oh.
this.
What?
You hear it mutter something, and you say, boo. Okay.
Do I need to make a save as well?
No,
I think
because
you're the
when you
one
did
we
it,
were
you were
making
not
safe
close enough
with.
Okay.
to hear what it
I'm going to
said.
make my second attack. 19.
I
This
would
time
just
I
like
hit.
to note for the record, I'm so proud of Kithri for making a constitution check. And she made it good.
And I believe
For once
this
in her
turn I
life.
am actually am going to action surge and just make 2 more attacks.
Hell yeah.
Since I'm here.
Hmm.
Nice. Another hit. Oh, there's a crit.
Very nice.
Nice.
Lots of crits today. Very good.
Does that
Very
mean you get
good.
to use
Nice.
your bonus action?
It doesn't look like I need it.
Well, remember, you've got cleave, so if it comes back again, just say
Uh, uh, Tusk taking advantage of his, friends attacking the thing, comes up just in its blind side, and giving, 3 swift cuts, manages to dismember it again, letting the little, sending the different parts to the various summoned critters that Genesis has around us. As, yeah, as I kill it again.
All right, and so with that, as it dies and slowly rotates in front of you, we will go ahead and take our 10-minute break.
Alrighty.
So see you, buddy, in 10 minutes. All right, we are back.
Alrighty.
And as the couple things happen, as like I said, this body is just there, floating in front of you. You see a circlet disengage from it and start floating away, and a voice says, "Fate defies me. So be it. Though you defeat me, I promise you will not survive the future I have seen."
Well, nobody survives forever.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I feel like that's supposed to be like, oh no, but it's also like, if it can be changed, it will be changed, and if it can't, it won't. Like, what are we gonna do? Panic and freak out and scream and cry? Like, he tried to like make us nervous and scared, but I feel like I'm over here like, sure, friend, goodbye.
I'm gonna be honest, I was waiting for like another boss evolution, you know?
For
I was
real,
waiting
for
for
real.
stage 3.
This isn't even my final form.
That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, okay, well, I've got a good number of spells on, and theoretically, it should like respawn where the crown is. So
Mulling over the thoughts that were, or the final words of the mummy lord, Tusk will kind of reach out, grab the little circlet, that before it floats too far away, and kind of still midair, hand it over to Kithri or Jen as he goes to pat down the body, see if it has anything else on it.
There's a key.
Holding up the key is like, you think the sarcophagus has a lock on it?
I don't know. We didn't check.
To be honest, I thought he was in the sarcophagus.
Me too.
Yeah, let's go check the sarcophagus house. Don't know what that does, but I don't know. Feel like, I mean, who knows? Maybe even this key is magical, but
John is gonna try to retrieve the 2 arrows he shot at the mummy lord.
You're able to get. Give me a percentile.
He only shot 2 arrows, so
Yes, you're able to get them both.
nice.
What about? What?
And then before
Oh,
we
okay,
go, he
okay,
grabbed
okay,
his
okay. I
bow.
see. My brain.
So the sufferers is in the party sheet.
school. Hold on
Kithri
to
is
the
wheezing
key.
and taking rapid breaths.
Don't worry about it. He's fine.
Oh, she's real hort.
Uh,
Just
Kithri,
below
I can
bloody.
actually hear you breathing. Are you doing fine?
She probably will act like she's doing fine, even if you ask.
Oh,
Just Ugh. She'll probably say, it's just a little bit hard to breathe at the moment. Ooh.
Well, it's a good thing you've got a cleric right next to you. Let me see if I've got healing spell. I know I do. But what slots do I have?
Tusk is going to take the animantine key. He handed the circlet to either Jen or Kithri, whoever would take it.
I think Jen would take it over, like, unless Kithri really wanted it. But I'm like, this doesn't.
You just you were both standing there, and it's like, you want to take a look at this, just see, as before, kind of floating back to the ground.
All right, so instead of healing you, Mantha redeemed
It's
a
in
boost of
addition
healing.
to. It's
So
in addition
go ahead
to.
and give yourself a boost of healing, Kithri.
Okay.
You should have it coded.
I do indeed.
And then Jen is also gonna use Cure Rinse on her at, I think, 4th level. Yeah, let's do 4th level.
I am only finding healing potions. I could have sworn I had it. Is it down here?
I also have
Oh,
it.
it is.
Oh, never mind.
Do I get onto my...
Should be self anyway, but yes.
Yeah, so I had it, but it's not in my actions page anymore. And then the one that's I have in my hotkey is empty.
It's weird. Alright, let me dump it on you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
You want to put it in actions, or where do you want to put it?
Go ahead and do actions.
Why does it say the Feywild?
Forgot I got the dual wield.
There you go. And it is self, so you can just double click it.
I just want to click it once.
Nice.
Hooray.
Nick, I'm so glad you were on top of that.
Oh.
You did that command before I could.
Yeah.
On top of...
As you're kind of, healing Kithri
You
up
hear
and
her
whatnot,
take like a really deep breath, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, 50 points of necrotic damage in one hit is rough.
Yep.
nasty.
To be fair, she's had really bad necrotic damage applied against her before. This isn't the first time. But,
Hey Jen, just because I don't know if we remember if we talked about this already or not, whatnot. What happens to a space like this when the owner dies?
Probably not good things. Although we don't know if Valen owned the space or was using it and found it.
Fair enough.
And
Let's hope for that.
I want to know things about this diadem before it has a chance to, like, attune or something. So I would like to cast Identify on it. If you guys are cool with waiting a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Tusk is like shouting from the ground as he actually decided, because he descended onto the ground and everyone else is still floating like 70 feet in the air.
Yep. Hey, Tusk! You good if I stay here for a minute, right?
So what are you trying to do?
I'm casting Identify on the diadem
As a spell or as a ritual?
as a spell,
Okay.
which, I mean, still takes a minute, but...
Alright, so you are able to identify it. It is no longer in the party sheet. Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's in my... I can put it back in the party sheet.
Nope.
It's near the bottom of my inventory, because it's not in anything yet.
What is the name of the game that you are playing a lot on PlayStation?
Oh, Death Stranding.
Yes, that's Genesis looks like that. With just 6 backpacks stacked all on top of one another up above her.
I've
Sure,
got a
3
bag of
pages
holding.
of inventory.
I will say the diadem is like 3/4 of the way down the scroll. At least it's sorted. It's a lot of shit, but
There
it
you
is sorted. Balance diadem. Ooh, it is attunement. Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was. While using this diadem, you can use an action to cast the Disguise Self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the diadem is removed.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
It's like a
It's being a warlock, but without
it's like a
having
hat
to
of
make
disguise.
Well, we'll say, do you guys remember why you're here?
Because
we were in the
apparently
book.
our organs were on a list,
And
or our names were on a list, and
that's your
apparently one of our
selfish
organs-
reason for being here, but why were you
Yeah.
asked by
The
the people of
person
Candlekeep?
who we came to save was already dead, weren't they?
Yeah, became
Maya Stan.
define Maya Stan, who is dead. We should probably retrieve her body.
True.
Probably. And is Valen's body, like, still here? Like, it didn't, like, disappear and go poof or something?
The Mummy Lord is still there, yes.
Yeah, okay. Just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and try to, just in case we happen to have, like, an organ go missing or something, I'm gonna, collect some, Mummy Lord, to be able to perform the rite of, like, reclamation later.
Yes,
So
that
be more
is the thing.
specific. What are you doing?
It says to claim some of the dust of the Mummy Lord's body after she has been reduced to 0 hit points.
Okay.
So, I'm doing that. If it involves taking fingers, I'm taking fingers. Like something, but I want to have enough to do it.
Right, so go ahead and
Just in
make
case.
another item with, I presume you have an empty flask or an empty vial somewhere?
Almost certainly, yeah.
If not, you're going to have to empty one out.
Get like a little pouch or something.
I do have some empty pouches. Yep, I have 2 empty flasks. So now I've got 1
Wow.
empty
Okay.
flask.
All right. So what are you guys doing now?
Hmm.
All right.
Um,
As they finish up, um, Tusk will call out and is like, "Hey, I'd like to check out the sarcophagus and probably go get Mayastan's body."
Hmm.
There's also a bunch of other stuff in that room.
Yeah. Guthrie will start looking around and seeing what else is in here.
No, in this room
I
is
think
nothing.
in the
Oh.
pit.
In the room where the
Okay.
sarcophagus
Well,
was.
you did say that the key that we found was for the treasure room, so maybe she'll head in that direction.
Oh, you mean, yeah, we already read the treasure room. Oh, that's right. We did force our way in. Pulling out the key again. It's like, oh well. Puts the key away.
Hmm. I honestly, it's been so long, I had no idea. And I'm like, well, treasure room. Apparently, I know that this is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab Mayastan's body, then I'll meet you in the sarcophagus room. If I remember correctly, Mayastan's body was this way.
I think it was.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's right in where you are now.
Yep. I if the body's still here, I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
You respectfully carry it.
Mhm.
You know, this time, um,
Okay.
and come back. Well, okay. And then he'll walk past Jen and get through with the body.
Hmm.
We were waiting for you, obviously.
Yep. Mm.
Oops. Let me
Oh,
put that
yeah.
back down.
I will carry her body all the way down here.
All right. So let me minimize that. Open this. All right. So the huge chamber's edge. You've got the floor that your John is on. Then there's the ramp that Genesis is stepping off. There's a level that Tusk is on. We've got the hallway leading to it that Kithri is still wandering around in. And then, just in case you don't remember, here's the. Come on. Here's the side view. So the doorway that you're on, like I said, John is on the ledge. Tusk is on the levels with the canopic jars. And then there's a pit that goes down to the sarcophagus that's 60 feet down. The pit is shaped like a gem. There you go. Why is there a...
I set down the body right there where the circle is.
Okay. So in the thing I just shared,
What the dog doing?
obviously there are no crystalline figures staring at you. But hold on just a second. Oh, okay, good, close enough. Cool. Here we go. Alright, so you can go ahead and get rid of your circle.
Oh, yep.
What? That's not the right one. Dadgummit. Try it again. There we go. Okay. So, Genesis, are you jumping in?
Not yet. No.
Alright, so you see that there are symbols on the jars. Did I ever make... I did not. Alright, so if you remember pretty much any mummy movie, Night at the Museum, movies like that, there are these ceramic urn looking things that have lids. And some of them, some of the Egyptian ones, for example, would have like the head of a hawk or a jaguar or a jackal, and the whole thing lifts off, and it's like a vase with a cover on it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is what a canopic jar is. In Egyptian lore, that is what they used to, when they would mummify people, the organs would go into the canopic jars.
Mm-hmm.
One organ per jar type thing. So, like I said, there are a series of jars to the north and a series of jars to the south. There's 5 jars up here and 5 in the south. They all seem to have symbols on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a little scared to open this, but here we go.
You want me to open it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to look and see what the symbols are?
Oh, yeah. What's the symbol on this jar that I'm closest to?
Okay, so going from shift. C. Control V. There you go. Bam. So from west to east, cat is the one that you're on. Then there's a sword. You see a crystal ball, a wand, and a book.
Huh. I wonder if the book one happens to have like a pancreas in it.
By the way, since you're standing on the edge, you can see at the bottom of the pit, there's a dais resembling an enormous eye peering up. 10-foot long black onyx sarcophagus forms the pupil of an eye. The eye.
Pascal, seeing her looking at the symbols up here, is going to go over here and look at the symbols, and then shout them out to Jen.
Tashi's going where? You're still at the edge of the sarcophagus.
Oh, am I not on the south end of this lower area
Oh
now?
no, Nick.
I just moved my token down to the south end of the little
Alright, let me drag
area.
you on
No.
there again.
Like because on my screen, I'm
Fantasy
like
Ground is
south
trying
of
to kick
the.
you out again, bud.
There you go. Now do you see yourself?
I am still where I moved my character last.
Okay, close and open the map.
Yeah,
I
maybe
can
that.
share it
Hopefully
with you
that'll.
if you want.
No, I got it. Yeah, I'm still. I should be directly south of Jen now, on the opposite side of the pit. Oh, I just moved to the left.
There you go. Yeah, I just shared it again. Are you able to move yourself?
Does it look like I'm moving?
No.
No.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna real quick close Fantasy Grounds and reopen.
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, but Tusk goes to the other canopic jars, and then we'll call them out to Jen. Just seeing her, looking at them.
Okay.
Yeah. Do 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 do. And the hamper with me, folks.
All right, so Genesis, what are you doing? Were you waiting for Tusk?
I was kind of waiting for Taz, but you know
Okay.
what? Yeah, I'm gonna
K3,
go.
you're up on the. You're looking through the banister. At
She's just
down
kind
at
of generally
Genesis.
keeping an eye on things.
Okay.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You are really quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always quiet,
No, you're way quieter than you were before you left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can barely hear you.
It's probably because I'm standing away from the microphone, taking my shoes off, but yeah.
That'll do it.
All right. So I see
Then I've
Nick
at least.
reconnecting.
Yep, just waiting for everything to finish loading. Joker, we killed the Mummy Lord. And started moving back towards the sarcophagus room to take a closer look.
Yes, while I get booted up, can you, release John for me, Samantha?
It's not Mantha, it's me, and it's already been done.
Oh, awesome, thank you. You're a legend, Sven. While you do that, I'm gonna enjoy a Five Guys burger. Fries.
Hopefully you'll let me. There we go. Doop. And doop.
Alright, so this is what you see. Let me minimize this. This will be relevant in a second. Okay, hold on. We gotta. Everything's freezing while people connect. Hold on. Okay. Alright, that'll be relevant in a moment. So from left to Control C. Whisper to Tusk. Here you go. So from west to east. That's what's on the canopic jars.
Did you say weeds?
Okay. Jen, you might want to come take a look at this side first.
Jen, who had a hand poised over one of the jars. Okay.
I think this side's for us.
Ah, shit.
Sven over here trying to play devil's advocate. You don't know that they stole your organ.
Well, I mean, it could be just the jars in preparation to put our organs in them.
Fair.
Then John isn't
The plan
popping
was
up
there,
for me.
though.
Okay, we knew the plan was there because, book.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Genesis, now that you're there,
She's like running over.
even though nobody else is, I'll go ahead and share it. This is what you see from east to west. I mean, did it again from west to east.
East.
It's the other way. Yeah. Yeah, from west to east.
And it's, as I shared with Nick, the Ring of Spell Storing is a 2-finger ring, so it's very, it's easily recognizable.
Now that John is back from asleep after letting the DM do all the work, he's ready. He's back awake.
Joker, you were still really quiet.
How am I really quiet? I'm literally deep throating my mic right now.
I don't know,
Is
man.
there like a volume? I don't know.
Maybe unplug it and plug it back in? I don't know.
Here,
Right,
actually,
what
I
you guys
could probably turn him up on my end too.
Jen is immediately going to the one with the ocarina and opening it. You know, just she's like,
Us will do the same with the ones with Great Axe on it.
she's very much interested in whether or not this jar is empty.
Okay, what happened to Kithri? Where'd you go?
She's
There
on
you
the
are.
left
I
side.
see you on the other side now. Alright, did you say anything to Kithri or John or anybody?
Well, they probably would have heard me call out, I think this side's for us.
Okay.
And then Jen very loudly says, let's say in...
Well, John is just casually walking down the ramp to catch up with you guys and come over to y'all. So
Alright, and so like I mentioned before, you weren't here. The ledge you were on before is 20 feet higher than the ledge where you are now, which is 60 feet higher than the sarcophagus down below.
yes, I remember the layout of it because you pushed it to us last.
Alright, so you open up your canopic jars and you see some liquid on the bottom. And it stinks.
Anybody want to drink the liquid? I'll give you-
Any weird fleshy lumps in that liquid, or just liquid?
Just looking at it, you can't see any. You don't see any.
Okay.
Tusk will stick his arm in his to see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, well, your hand barely fits. But for the sake of argument, we'll say you're able to squeeze your hand in there. There's nothing. Just this liquid. It stinks really bad.
Nick, John sees you sticking your
There's like a
hand in there.
slight crack as he gets his hand in.
Oh shit! Your hand's stuck now, isn't it? Just relax it and like pull straight out. No, your hand's still clenched.
John sees Tusk sticking his hand in there and says, "Tusk, for 500 gold pieces, will you drink the liquid?"
You don't know there's liquid in there. You're not over here.
Well, I told Sven I was walking up to catch up with you guys to see what y'all were doing, so...
You could move your character over.
Yeah, well, he's stuck for some reason. It's not... There we go. Yeah, no, John is casually just standing there watching Tusk stick his hand in the thing, so... And that's when I say, John will say, Tusk, for 500 gold pieces, will you drink the liquid?
You know, I think I'm gonna pass this time.
Is it
Why?
worth 500 gold? Probably not.
I don't know. It might be mead. Who knows?
Can I...
It does not smell like any meat that I've ever tasted. Anyways.
In trying to figure out what this liquid might be, would my medicine be relevant?
You can give me a medicine check. And tower.
Can I do a insight or history check to see if I can understand how long the sarcophagus dates back to, or if I've seen the sarcophagus anywhere before?
You are very far
Not
away
from
the
60
sarcophagus,
feet away,
my
no.
dude.
Well, all right. Well, then to remedy that situation, I'm going to cast
levitate,
levitate
right?
on my. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna cast levitate on myself and levitate down into the hole and see the
Okay.
sarcophagus.
Okay, use up a spell slot.
Yep. Do I need? Does it for the height? Does it need to be first or second, or can I just cast it as first?
Isn't that one of your
What are you talking about?
your attack spells? Or...
Oh, it's a level 2 spell. Yeah, I was. Never mind. All right, so I'm gonna use a spell slot and cast levitate and levitate into the hole. All right. Cast off the spell slot. Activate the effect. All right, it is on me. All right, so how deep is this well? Am I going?
60 feet.
All right, well then that makes it because I can go 60 feet levitation, so perfect amount. All right, so now that I'm in the thing, do I see anything worth noting? Then.
All right, Genesis, you presume that this has to do with the ritual? You think maybe looking at the other ones might give you more information, but you presume this is like embalming fluid used to maintain organs.
Oh, that's fun. And Jen is, I think she's like muttering this like out loud to herself, so like she's not yelling it, but like Tusk probably hears her. Like saying like, it could be embalming fluid, and it's probably related to the ritual, and blah, blah, blah.
Right, so as you land at the bottom,
Okay. Mantha just casually standing at the top yelling down, "Are you okay down there?"
I'm not standing at the edge, that's Tusk.
That's Tusk. Tusk yells, "Are you okay down there?"
Tusk has dual flip.
there
I'm
is
more.
a
I'm estimating the jump.
this fog roils up and fills the pit.
Okay.
You guys cannot see him anymore. Right, let
Okay.
me,
Die.
okay, hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can figure it. Is it? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. All right.
John will just put his hand on his rapier just to be safe, or his sun sword. He's gonna pull out his sun sword just to be safe, to see if he can magically cast the fall away.
There we go. Okay, I just had to get rid of an effect that was making it very difficult for me to do stuff. All right.
Doesn't John have that fan that we found in the Cloud Keep that like casts like gust of wind?
Yes. So
I'm
if
pretty
you
sure that's
can see outside of the pit, click your token, because you should only be able to see within the pit.
Yes, I can
And-
see within the pit. I'm stuck.
But right now you can't see anything because you're covered in mist. And let me
Well,
go back. Here it is. Okay, so those of you who are trained in survival are able to tell that it is filling up the sarcophagus to the pit to 30 feet.
does the mist cast a silence that, or can I yell up to Tusk and Mantha?
Hold on a minute. I'm
Whoa, Mantha's there?
good. looking to.
Well, I'm gonna yell at the top of my lungs, so I would think you would hear me, Mantha.
Well,
We're referring
Tusk
to
and
it's
Cat.
Jen, not.
Oh, Jen, yeah.
Here it is. Constitution saving throw. All right. You have. No, quick. Give me Constitution saving throw.
In the tower, no tower. I'll assume tower, cause I don't know what it is. There you go. It's in the tower. Did I succeed?
I gotta find the window again. I'm gonna just open a new one. Here we go. Alright. On a fail, sake, you just finished. So you take a breath to yell and start throwing up.
Lovely.
So you guys do hear him spewing down there.
Oof.
Well, shit. Tusk.
No,
I
it's,
put it in the
it's the
chat,
other
but
end.
Tusk's gonna take a Titan in.
It's not shit, it's the other end.
Vomit. Tusk is gonna take out a Python and some rope, and he's gonna try and hit the Python into the ground right at the edge of the pit. And if he can, he'll then tie one end of his rope to it and send it down the pit.
Alright, while violently spewing, Sven, am I able to pull out the fan of magic that I got from the Cloud Keep, and I use it to use one of the gusts that it has, the wind fan, let me see what it says. While holding fan, you can use action and cast a gust of wind spell, save DC 13 from once use a phantom music until next dawn. And it's 20% chance of not working and carrying any useless things if I don't make the save. So can I use the gust of wind spell using a fan to basically...
No, you spend your turn, spend your action retching and reeling.
Alright,
So,
I didn't...
Tusk, what did you say you were doing?
I'm pulling out a Python to a little spike to hit it to the ground at the edge so I can tie a rope to it.
Okay. So as you go to bang in, you turn back and you see Genesis moving around, and you slip and fall into the sarcophagus and just float down into the mist.
So it's like I don't fall hard, I just start floating. Okay.
Correct.
Oh.
So I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm good at those.
I would hope so, you're a fighter.
Give me a percentile.
Yes.
Both of us are just him.
You rolled a 1 on your con save.
Oh, damn. That's
91. So the
And a
python
91
fell into the pit with you. And that also gently floats down. Genesis and Kithri, give me Arcana checks. The DC is 11.
Well, welcome, Tusk. And I say violently erecting.
I'm just over here looking at my actions page.
I don't know if you can
well,
say
that was
that.
shit. I grabbed animal handling. That's
fine.
-5.
Okay, so both of you recognize that he is. It's as if he is under the effects of Featherfall. And the python is under the effect of Featherfall. Falling at 60 feet per round. Safely. Alright, so you fall and you start retching as well. You find John, and with a 91, you also spew on John as you're falling.
No. Oh no.
I'm looking through my actions page, and I think the funniest spell that I could cast right now is silence, and just
Exactly.
nobody has to hear you.
It's just
Alright,
like,
and
it's like, oh no, I am a reflexive. I have a gag reflex that triggered by this. I can't listen to this silence.
Yeah, just cast silence around myself.
All right, so Kithri, you can see what's going on. Genesis, you might be able to see a little bit of the fog over on the far edge. All you saw was Tusk fall in
Yeah.
slowly and then disappear. But you're so the angle that you're at, you
She's
can't
so
really see very well.
preoccupied with the jars that she's
Okay.
like, "Oh, why are people throwing up?"
All right, so next round, both of you give me. It's a DC 15 con save.
On save.
Alrighty. Much better.
That's better.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay,
That's
so
funny.
it says so you will still have levitate on you. You can push off the floor if you want to gain.
Well, I'm levitating. Can I levitate Nick to levitate us back up, or no?
You can't
Can I-
see.
Well,
If you
because-
felt some vomit fall on you and you hear him, you
Well, I'm
hear
standing.
him.
I'm standing 5 feet next to him, so I should be able to see him. I would think.
No.
No, there's
This
thick
is-
fog.
This is fog. You can't see your hand until you're are able to lick the palm.
Oh, all right.
And I wouldn't suggest it because this cloud is really nasty.
If you do have your action to, if you want to still use that fan.
Yeah, can I use the fan, the gust, fan gust, what is that? Let me pull out of my bag. Let me pull out of my bag, basically, again. It is the wind fan, and the spell is gust of wind. While holding fan, you can use the action to cast the gust of wind spell. Save DC 13 from it. Once you use the fan, shouldn't be used again until the next
Alright,
one.
give me a percentile.
Percentile, alright.
Make sure you mark off a use of it.
13.
That's a very good percentile.
Alright, so you're able to avoid Kithri and Genesis
Hooray.
as you start dispersing the cloud.
Alright, so that's good.
Each creature at the start
Yeah, you
of
can
its turn.
finally
Okay.
see around yourself, and now you see
but
that
it
you're
is
just
still-
bloated and bummed.
The wind starts going, but it is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so but it is not gone yet as you start blasting up. Genesis and Kithri, you see this plume of this fog and cloud spewing up out of it, and it starts to smell even worse as this thing is blasting the cloud out. Tusk, are you doing anything this round?
Tusk will
Besides metagaming
stumble.
and telling him what to do?
He mentioned it last time, and so I was just reminding him.
Yeah.
Tusk will stumble towards the sarcophagus or try to navigate himself towards where that is. See if it's like a, eye of the storm type situation. Can't see, but stumble around till I find it.
John is going to slowly start walking, blowing the gust of wind as he's walking as well towards try to find his way towards the sarcophagus as well. While he's using a fan, he's blowing the wind at the same time.
Alright, so give me a. So both of you have to give me a survival check.
We'll check.
Will do.
So if you're moving while you're holding the fan, okay. That's
Okay, do I need to do an acrobatics check or just survival?
You would need to drop levitation, otherwise you're just gonna be slammed against the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can drop levitation. I can use it
Okay.
2 more times if need to, so I'm not too worried about it.
All right. So, with your 4, you bump into the wall over here,
Alright.
and the wind is blasting up to the east. Tusk, you make it to the sarcophagus.
Okay.
And like I said, it is a large black onyx sarcophagus.
Any like glowing symbols coming off of it through the mist, or
No.
okay.
All right. So next round, I
Yes.
need another save. John, you have advantage.
Okay. So do advantage con save.
Oh, my! You already told us the DC. I probably could have just rolled that in chat. Oh well.
Another another one. So
Well, I'm going to use
John's
my
moving around,
inspiration.
and all of a sudden you get blasted by this.
I'm using my inspiration because
Yeah, he blasted like
Okay.
right as your mouth is open, and
it's close to end of the session. I'm just going to use my inspiration on this. I want
All
to
right.
be
So you
thrown up
save, no
again.
problem. And so at the end of this round, the cloud is mostly dispersed. There's still some wisps of it here and there, but you're able to blast it away with the gust of wind.
Alright.
Genesis and Kithri, what are you guys doing? Kithri, you now see them at the bottom of the pit.
She's like vomit everywhere. She's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna stay up here.
Oh yeah, come down here, K3. It's plenty of vomit for you to go around. Man that just casually climbs down on a wall and slips on vomit as she sets foot
oh
down.
no, I'm gonna be honest, like I think while you're like blindly wandering around, like a gust of that nasty fog like almost gets Jan, and she like oh, and decides not to go down.
No, she decides to vomit into the crevice and vomits on John
No,
like Tuss
nope.
did.
She's hearing the sound of retching and not wanting to be there.
As the fog disperses, Tusk will just be like, "Thank you, John. Alrighty, let's see what this is all about." And
Yeah,
Tusk's going to attempt to open the sarcophagus.
John's gonna move to help him open the sarcophagus.
What is your
so I'll
push, pull, strength?
As I scroll to my notes, my lift, push, and pull is 1,080 pounds.
All right.
Oh my
So-
goodness.
This thing, you're guessing, weighs at least 500 pounds, if not a little bit more, as you are eventually are able to get the right grip and open it. As this blast of stale air comes out, and you both need to make a DC 17 saving throw. Let me push it to you.
I should have saved my inspiration for this.
John, there we go. Charisma, click, there you go.
I really should have saved it for this.
Do you have the lucky feet?
Nat 20!
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, I failed. John's not a charismatic, he's a dexterous rogue. He's not a charismatic rogue. He's not a bard like Mantha. He's not charismatic enough.
Look, man, charisma isn't even my highest stat, okay?
Okay.
Come on. Waiting for Vanity Grounds to catch up. Not sure why it's... What happened? Try it again.
Struggling.
Struggling.
Horrible.
Alright, so Tusk, you take 8. John, you take 16 necrotic damage.
Oh, fun.
And I need both of you to give me one of these. I'm going to say it's that too. There you go. It's weird. I didn't push it. Maybe they changed this again. Alright,
Pushed
anyway.
it twice to me, but I saved both times, so.
Alright, so as you pried open the lid, you saw a little rune flare, and the air puffed out, and you guys took the damage.
No. Sorry about that. Would have called it out if I had.
But the
not
sarcophagus
attacked
is empty.
Empty.
Are you leaving it open or closing it again?
I would just leave it open. I'm gonna tell Tush just to leave it open. I don't think if there's. Do we know what can do since we're both there? Do me and Nick have a recollection of what the room like? Is there any way we can jot it down on something? Tush, do you have parchment paper or something on you that you can jot down the room with so we don't forget? Or can I do a Arcana or a history check to see if I've seen the rune or remember where it's from anywhere?
It'll be an Arcana check, and I'm going to say it's DC 17.
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, the first time. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't work. All right.
So you're sure it's some sort of glyph, but you're not sure what kind. It's not the normal glyphs that you've seen.
All right.
But it's probably something that causes a charisma saving throw and does necrotic damage if you fail.
I hate magic traps.
It's fine. At least we're not turning into mummy lords anytime soon, Tusk.
Yeah, pretty much.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
Imagine if the glyph, the necrotic damage, just turns us into mummy lords. Oh god, I'm giving the DM ideas. I should shut up.
It's too late. You already opened it. It's not like.
As we casually go along with the campaign, Tusk and Nick just get real necrotic-y and zombie-ish.
Wait, Tusk and Nick?
Yeah, Tusk and Nick.
God.
Tusk
yeah,
and John.
both my character and me.
Alright, so what are we doing, guys?
Tusk is well, before we try to leave or anything, Tusk is going to take inspiration from Kithri and check to see if there's a false bottom on the sarcophagus.
Alright, so give me an investigation in the tower.
Alrighty. Nope.
And how are you checking this?
I'm reaching my hands, checking each of the corners, like all the edges, see if there's like a grip, see if I can either, pull it up or whatnot.
Gotcha. As far as you can tell, there's nothing in there. There is no lining. There is nothing in there, so it's just a solid stone. Bottom.
John is going to get in it and lay in it because there could be a contraption that John probably can think of that if you put a body in it, it might flip. Get what I'm saying? Flip over.
Okay, and what happens to the body that's in there?
Well, if it flips and then it flips me back.
No, it's too late. He's laying down, guys. Just let him.
Oh god.
You're laying down. Are you closing the lid or leaving it open?
I'll leave that to
Do you want me to close it?
I mean, for full effect, yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
It's very dark. As she closes the lid.
All right.
Tusk will close it. He's
Tusk,
All right,
I need a
John-
wisdom saving throw.
John is also going to
Okay.
cast. John is also going to cast dancing lights and a little ball of light around him to see inside as well.
Okay. All right, so you are not. You don't have to leave. You can stay if you want.
But yeah, if nothing
Well,
does anything.
oh no, another magic flash. I gotta walk away.
Yeah, he closes the lid and
As a
just
very
John
heavy
hears.
thud.
Footsteps walking away.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, there's little holes in the top of the sarcophagus for like breathing holes, and all of a sudden there's some retching sounds and very viscous liquid dripping down.
Anyways, do I see or does anything happen, Sven?
No. It is very dark. And now when you cast dancing lights, your 3 lights show up and is no longer dark, but you are surrounded by black stone in the sarcophagus, and you are unable to lift the lid.
All right. Well, well, I'll just use message to send a message to Tusk to say get me out of here, because message is a cantrip and it takes 120 feet. So I
Yeah,
cast
how
message-
thick? How
You
much
point in a
stun blocks
direction, it
though?
doesn't connect because Tusk moved to the other side of the coffin. Just like, as he was like walking away, walks back. Because you have to like point in a direction.
Yeah.
Well,
so
it says-
your lift, push, and drag is not high enough to move this rock, the lid.
It says it goes through 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the spell. The spell doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel fully around corners or through openings.
So as you cast it, nothing happens.
Alright, well, then I'm stuck in here. Until
You can
Tusk-
use your big kid
Goliath.
voice.
You can just knock.
Like,
Yeah.
say words out loud, my dude.
Meanwhile,
Well-
like Tusk is like out, having moved around. It's like, well, don't see anything else down here. Kind of like looks up at.
And that is correct.
Jet.
Besides the vomit, there is nothing else down here.
Alright, well,
Dust
Tusk
and
is...
stuff.
Tusk... John's just gonna yell at the Tusk, can you get me out of here now?
You hear a muffled voice from inside the sarcophagus.
I don't
There's
think
not
that's
as much
like
dust as you would think it would be down here, but you don't see anything else of interest down here.
Yeah.
Taking the muffled voice as my cue, Tusk will reopen the sarcophagus.
Okay. John, you get a really good view as the rune goes off.
Oof.
I saved, hell yeah.
And I failed this time. It's like, well, it already went off once. It's not going to go off again. And somehow
I am-
John laying on top of. Well, I guess it's a charisma save, not a on save.
There's less
I am
damage this
so
time.
glad that I decided not to go into this pit.
However, John is going to can I do a dual levitation by holding my hand on him and levitating us at the same time? Or do I gotta do it one at a time?
I let you get away with it the first time, but the levitation says it has to be somebody else. A target creature.
But I'm a target creature, though. If you think about it.
No, if you read the... You would, as far as whether or not you can do it to another person or not, that you have to look and see what it says as far as upcasting the spell.
Okay, then I guess
If you
I'll
can
levi-
cast higher level spells or not. But
Well,
if I remember it, reading it, I may be explaining it incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure it says... There it is, thank you. So it says...
One creature or loose object of your choice you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet is suspended there for a duration. That's what I'm saying. If I look at myself, like my feet, I can levitate my feet, which levitates me.
That's fine, I'll
correct?
give it to you, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so but you can't do 2 people.
Alright, well, first...
Well, save your magic just in case. Jen, can you like throw down a rope or something? Do you have like a python? I just to possibly help you with holding it. Jen,
Uh,
Jet.
Mm,
give me a sec. Give me like a couple minutes to look through my inventory.
So, John, are you getting
well,
out of the sarcophagus now?
how deep
Yeah,
is it from where Kithri is
yeah,
standing, Sven?
I'm just going to go stand next to Tusk and wait for the
You're 20
security
feet
rope.
up, and so it's a total of 80 feet if you were to jump all the way into the pit, bottom of the sarcophagus.
Okay, well, she's going to yell to Jen, do you have another rope? As she ties the rope to the banister. We don't have to deal with the pythons if we just tie two ropes together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
And
got
she'll
like
toss
50
the
feet
other
of
end
rope.
down. Yeah, she'll toss the end of her rope down as far as it'll go.
All right. So you guys are still under the effects of the feather fall that is set on this thing in this pit. So even if you slip and fall a couple times, it doesn't matter. You're able to climb up, and you guys are able to come out of the pit.
Hooray.
Out.
Yay, hooray, after I got vomited on.
Jen keeps on like wandering back to the canopic jar that like supposedly might be hers, and like now that everybody's up, on solid ground and not slipping in pools of vomit, oh, she's like, I'm gonna try something, and then she takes her Wolverine's bite, and then she smashes the jar that has the ocarina on it.
Oh
If I
boy.
drop dead, that's why.
Okay. So you slam into it with your weapon and stings your hand a little bit. Nothing happens.
Tusk, you want to try coming and smashing this?
Sure, but just in case, since you're the person with the healing magic, I'm gonna smash my own. And I take the axe and I try and I take my great axe and try and destroy my jar.
Okay. So you slam down on it and stings your hand a bit. And nothing happens.
Magic. I think it's fine to just leave now because she's dead. Again.
Well,
Again.
she can always come back, and I'll be honest.
Wait, they can do that?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
I don't
know. A lot of big, bad, evil, undead things can typically be brought back from the dead by somebody else. This is just me, like, spitballing, though. So they're magic items.
Should we go like
John and Kithri, you guys doing anything while they're talking, trying to break these things?
No, John's not doing anything. He's just casually trying to wipe off the vomit off of himself and, you know.
So I will say that they moved when you hit them. Genesis, yours rock back and forth a little bit. Tusk, you knocked yours over.
Huh?
And I'm sorry, so what were you saying, Kithri?
I forgot. Sorry. No,
So
she's she's probably just watching Tusk and Genesis.
Okay.
She's just like crouched down. And she'll glance around to make sure that there's nothing sticking up on them and keep watching Genesis and Tusk.
remind me again how big the canopic jars are?
They're about 14 inches tall. with the lids on them and stuff. And about 6 inches around.
Foot around, 2 feet tall.
So think of a 2-liter soda bottle.
You know, we could probably just pack these with us. Hey, we could decorate our house with them. What a story.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that is so macabre.
What, they're empty?
They're
Well,
not.
they have liquid in them, but but it's not like they have organs in them like the other ones.
Pretty
Well,
cool
we don't know
symbols.
the other ones.
Symbols are
We
pretty
don't-
cool. You've never seen these before. Well done.
You know what?
Gosh.
Regardless of what you decide what to do, I'm gonna take mine, and I'll grab Gimbals for him since he's somewhere.
I'm gonna be honest, Mantha loves the idea. Jen is still like, well, I
Tusk is just gonna
guess I
start,
would
like-
let us keep an eye on them.
Here, to be just safe, Tusk will start by picking up his own, taking off the lid, walking over to the edge of the pit, and then pouring it out. Just into the pit.
Okay. So you are able to do so.
John's going to
Wow.
go say to Tusk, do you need any help carrying these and doing anything?
I mean, sure, feel free to grab yours. I think the one with the bow is yours.
Yeah,
you know.
which one is
The one in the
you?
middle.
One in the middle, so this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, John's just gonna go over, open it up, and try drinking some of the liquid.
Why? That's embalming fluid.
probably.
You know what? No. I'm next to you. I slap your hand away before you. I slap you to keep you from drinking that.
Well, they already put me a constitution save, so let's see how
That's
this
poison.
goes. 19.
Alright.
It's a success.
You're able to choke a little bit down. It is really nasty and disgusting, and you almost throw up again. But it is not something you would want to do again.
Alright.
Nothing seems to happen besides for the next
Alright.
hour. Every time you cough or burp, you have this really disgusting taste in your mouth. It's like fish oil and
Oh, like
old.
those sulfur burps.
Exactly.
Oh.
Anyways, John's going to pick his up and pour it down into the thing where Tusk is pouring his now that he
Okay.
had a taste of it.
I'm just gonna do the same with Kithri's and Gimbal's jars. After pouring out
Maybe
Kithri's, he'll like
Kithri
hold
wanted
it
to
up
save
to
hers.
Kithri. Hey Kithri, you want
does
this?
not want to save her. She shakes her head.
John
Choke
knows
the
Do you,
head
do you
to the
want
rope
the
again.
Do you want the jar?
Not really.
Cool. I'm gonna hold on to it then. So I will hold on to mine, Kithri's, and Gimbal's canopic jars.
How
boy.
big are these jars? Can you even carry 3 of them?
Well,
Like
it said
I
they're
said,
like
think
2
of a
feet tall
2-liter.
and like they're like
Oh,
a 2-liter of.
No, they're
So-
14 inches, not 24.
Sorry, I meant 14 inches. Yeah, mind. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
never
right.
mind. These
So
are
they're-
way smaller than I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought these canopic jars were like human size, like my size, like 6'1".
It's just
Nope.
how they look on the map.
They just have to hold a heart or a lung.
Yeah.
Lung's probably the biggest organ you have to worry about it.
Well, like they say, go big or go home. 14 inches is average for a canopic jar, so. Anyway,
I don't know if you have items for these. I kind of doubt you do, but I'm going to add these to my inventory.
anyway.
I have a jar.
Anyways, shouldn't we be figuring out a way to get out of here?
Well, I believe there was like the magic teleport circles like at the entrance, like where we came in. I think there was just we could probably go back there, and the circle should still be there. Hope if not, we're kind of screwed.
I mean, should we have made sure that before we travel all the way in here? I mean,
Well, when we first got here, there was someone who like greeted us, and we walked in.
Speaking of which,
I
have we
didn't double
seen them
check.
Speaking of which, have we seen them anywhere? Just curious. Like, there has to be somewhere they
Seen
had
what?
the person that greeted us. Like, they had to have gone somewhere. There has to be a
I
room
think
somewhere.
she went back out, didn't she?
I don't know. According to
The
what
answer
she
to your
thinks.
question is no. You have not seen anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
She's just like
Well,
up and
anybody alive?
Well, the person that greeted us is up and poofed. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, there has to be an entrance,
So there are
or other exit to get out of here.
the canopic jars are in the um, party sheet. Just go in and wait one. Just put in the notes what symbol is on it.
Okay.
I'm looking at the party sheet inventory.
Jen like steals her stomach, and then goes ahead and tries to open the canopic jar with the book on it, expecting to maybe see a lump of flesh that looks like a pancreas in it.
All right, there you go. So if you grabbed them,
John grabbed his.
Tusk, does yours read like this? If it doesn't, just add that to it.
Let me check. Yes, it does read like that.
Good.
I am going to add
Right.
the symbols now for the ones I grabbed.
All right, so give me a second here. You are opening the one with the book.
Yes. Sorry, I should have mentioned the symbol. I just remembered where it was.
Yes.
I was gonna say my canopic jar didn't pop into my inventory.
Well, no,
No,
it's in the party sheet, not
Yeah,
in
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I thought
You
I
do
had
see a small shriveled. I mean, it's not small. You see a pancreas.
Well, I found the rest of Maya Stan.
That's rough.
I'm actually not sure how important she is, but she sounded kind of important. Do we want to just like bring that back with the body and the other stuff for the ritual you mentioned, just in case they revive her?
The question is, will they
I
believe us?
don't
Will they believe that we didn't kill her though? That's the question.
Why would they think that we killed her?
Well, randomly, we just find a dead body and then we killed the Oracle, Valensar, and Aster. I mean, do you think we'll get away with this?
Yes.
I mean, in my career of being
Things will resolve one way or another.
in my career of being a criminal, I don't think we're going to get let off lightly with a slap on the wrist just for.
You're a
killing the
criminal?
Well, my history is different than a criminal.
As
But
John
we're
gets
not-
kicked out of the bronze tusk, and now I have to re-roll a new character.
Well,
Look, man.
You did mention that you were an assassin.
Well, yeah, I did mention I was an assassin, and Kithri also knows my background. I told Kithri my background.
Why?
And you
That's
did.
the stupidest thing for a criminal to do is
All
tell
right.
somebody else, hey, brother.
As we're getting close to the time, are you looking at the other jars?
Sure. I'm already here. I'll look at,
I gotta bail exactly at 1 a.m. now because I gotta go to the ATM to get my rent money out. So for tomorrow, my rent's due tomorrow.
All right, so
Okay.
you do see and I forgot they'd done this. They are in the party sheet. If it'll open up, you do see various organs: a brain stem, an eye, a heart, a kidney, and a pancreas that are now in a party sheet. But there is also a in the eye bin. There is a fake eye with an eye patch. So it's an eye patch set with a sapphire and moonstone eye. And it looks untouched by any kind of fluids or juices that are in there.
Would be nice to have Gimbal here to analyze that.
Jen can too, and Kithri's good at magic as well.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, let's take that. I'm gonna say let's just in case take the jar just with the pancreas in it. For Maya Stan.
But alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. Speak to you later.
All right, have a good night.
But
Fine.
you know what? Just for the sake of it, Jen has a bag of holding. I think it could probably carry a couple jars.
Well,
I'm just like, you know what? For research, we can give it all to whatever her name was. I've got it in my notes.
So you're taking these jars as well with the stuff in them? What are you doing
Yes.
with the patch and the eye?
Oh, so
There's one that's
it's-
clearly an organic eye and one that's not. So there are
Take the inorganic eye.
1, 2, 3,
If
4,
she'll,
5.
or just be like, let's separate this. This might be interesting to look at.
okay.
Oh, someone had glasses. So I'm looking through the glasses are listed.
Man, the mummy lord took your eyes and also your glasses because fuck you.
So
you
these
double
are
can't see.
they're 2 crystal lenses fitted to a rigid but delicately made platinum frame worn over the eyes.
hmm.
I think we should probably also take those. I mean, they're not going to use them. We'll probably leave the organic eye. Do you want to hold on to them, or would you like me to? Just either the jars or the items.
I'm putting a lot of jars in my bag of holding. If you want to keep hold of the items, you can.
All right.
Do you
I will.
need me to reshare what
hold-
the symbols are?
I can scroll up.
So
I will take
here
the
is
glasses.
all right, let's see if I can share it this way.
I'm
Open.
assuming the unidentified item is the false eye.
No, the identified item of the glasses.
Oh,
Oh, that's the
there
eye
was an
patch.
item that was
The eye
listed.
patch.
Oh, it's the eye patch. Sorry.
There you go. So that's what's in each brazier, in each jar. Did you see that, Mantha?
I'm scrolled like way up. Let me scroll down again.
Grab the unidentified
Yes.
item. Now, where did that end up?
All right, so I will let you guys. I'll leave the table open for a little while, as you guys mess around and move things around. For the sake of argument, I'll just go ahead. Took them?
Oh, yeah.
So
They're
don't-
at the very bottom of my list. Or nope, they are not. I clicked on it and then I clicked away. Shoot. Where did you-
So I'll tell you real quick what these are, just because there have been you still may forget them, but
Mhm.
they're called Eyes of Minute Seeing, and I'm waiting for your inventory to open here is not as bad as Genesis, so. Okay, it was. Do you remember what they were called?
The glasses were called. They were just glasses, and then there should be an unidentified eye patch somewhere.
Well, I know
Not
the
sure.
eye patch is not magical. The eye patch is just worth 2,500 gold pieces. Sapphire and Moonstone eye is included. Is a
The
beaded.
glasses are underneath my boots of deadly leaping, and the stepping nail, and above my tyrant's gauntlets.
Bedazzled as well as the word I was looking for. All right, and your the eyes of minute seeing.
Wearing. Oh, nice. I think once we find that out, I immediately hand these over to Kithri. I'm going to throw them back into the party sheet, Kithri, for you to take.
All right, so
Oh, wow.
thank you guys for playing. I appreciate it. Next week we
Thank
will
you
be
for
doing
doing
the Underdark campaign.
No problem.
Alrighty?
And in 2 weeks we're back here. 3 weeks we're doing Nyx.
Yep.
And I have not looked to see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is a fifth month already. So we'll be doing Nyx 22nd and the 29th.
Oh, that's not what I want to
Did
grab
you mean
at.
to take the kidney?
No.
So
I'm like, I was planning on taking that.
that's right. She takes it out of the canopic jar it's in.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
slides her arm in there as I'm putting it in my bag of holding.
I just grabbed the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Alright, so again, Sunday, come by and say hello as we do a little bit of Finding of Stars. And then Wednesday we'll be back here as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, so you can see all the random Fantasy Grounds how-to videos, or Magic the Gathering, or Halls of Torment. And whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Night.